Hello, we're going to be talking about this new, interesting, pretty cool application called Gizmos. This is used for a review for stoichiometry, for those of you who are still struggling with stoichiometry. To use Gizmos, it will require a little bit of stuff to do on your part. You will need to, I will upload this sheet on Google Classroom next to the link to go to Gizmos, but you go to the website exploring.com. Okay, yeah. Once you go to the website, you're going to click enroll in a class in the upper right. So I've already logged in, but if you're not logged in, it would be enroll in a class. And then uh, let's actually show you. Okay. So enroll in the class, log in, enroll in a class, type in the class code, and I will be posting the class code for each class. This is period ones, and again, it'll be posted in the Google Posts, Google Classroom post. So enter this, right, and with this code, you should be able to. It's going to ask you to uh, create an account. If you don't have an account already, you probably don't. So just click create an account, enter your name, email, blah blah blah. Just make sure you remember this account information. You can keep the same as your Google stuff if you want to keep, so you don't have to worry about it. But once you're in, you should be able to see this home page. Okay. And then you can click this little activity that I've assigned you. You don't need a lesson info, but just click launch the activity. Once you launch the activity, it'll bring you to this page. This is what you're going to be using as a review for your stoichiometry. Essentially, you're going to be given problems. So right here, so how many moles of carbon monoxide, CO, are required to complete a reactor with 1.75 moles of iron 3 oxides? And this is the chemical reaction equation you're using here. Okay. So this actually saves you a lot of steps. It's actually easier because what this is specifically used for is to show you how to get to the units that you want, right? Because remember, stoichiometry is all about converting units to get to the unit that you want. So here we start with moles, 1.75 moles of iron 3 oxide, our reactant, and we want to get to moles of our other reactant, carbon monoxide. So how do we get from this moles of Fe2O3 to moles of carbon monoxide? We do this via dimensional analysis, and remember, for dimensional analysis, we gotta make sure that opposite units attract, and then what goes in the next slots, these are all conversions. These are conversions either based on the equations or just numbers that we know, right? 1 mole is 6.02 times 1023 atoms of something. You don't know this conversion yet, but we'll be learning that soon. These are the molar mass of iron, 1 mole of iron, right? These are all just conversions. That's what dimensional analysis is. You have your starting value, and you put in a bunch of different conversions till you get to the unit that you want. So what we need to do is we need to find a tile that has a matching moles of Fe2O3, right? Because we need that to match for us to move forward. So first of all, I just saw this as moles of Fe2O3, but oh no, it's up top, right? Remember, the opposites need to cancel, so they need to match up, or else it can't work. So you can click this flip tile button, and if you flip a tile, this will mean that you're on the right track, right? You cancel the units, this tile properly belongs here. Right, so that's the first step. You gotta find a tile that matches. But let's take a look here. What are we converting to? Right, we're converting moles of Fe2O3 to grams of Fe2O3. Does converting to grams of this compound help us get to our answer, moles of carbon monoxide? In my opinion, it does not. Right, it has no bearings on we need to do to get to my answer, right? If I say show units, this is grams of Fe2O3 for answer if we multiply it out, which is not what we're looking for. Okay, so we don't want this tile. Let's find another tile with Fe2O3 or moles of Fe2O3. This one, okay, right? They cancel, but we're going to moles of Fe, our product. Does that help us get where we want to? No. Okay, so keep looking. So essentially, your job is to find the task of finding the correct tile, right? This is 1 mole of Fe2O3 to 3 moles of CO2 based on the ratios, coefficients. Flip tiles, again, make note this is moles of CO, not moles of CO2. So wrong again. And then I found this one. This is the right one. Okay. Once you do this, right, you should see the units and moles of CO. There's this new button called Show Numeric Result. When you click that, that'll show you the answer and that you've done it right. Right. You can plug it into your calculator first before you show units to make sure that you remember how to enter in a calculator properly. But it'll show you the problem solved, so you know you did this correctly. Move on to the next question, right? It'll either ask you a new question, resetting the tiles. You can do a new equation. There's many different equations as well, and a lot of different questions. So you have like infinite number of questions to go through. Okay. But this is it. If you play around with this, kind of help you remember what you need to do for stoichiometry. Right? Some of these problems are a little bit more complicated. They're a bit longer, so make sure you do some of the more challenging ones. But yeah, this is your review for stoichiometry.